October 18th, 11:08 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 3. Mr. Powers?
Yes?
Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio?
I did go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest.
So who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo?
How should I know? I was sleeping.
I'm not saying they're not capable of murder. I'm saying that's a really wild thing to assume about a fanboy who's just sneaking in to watch some stuff and also picking up a giant ass spear.
The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really.
What? You should take better care of that stuff.
I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So, where does this leave me? Folks, am I cooked? Is my goose cooked, folks?
It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick! What are we gonna do? First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could have conceivably done this, like the woman that I've mentally accused several times now. Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right. But if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot, so hot tip, we're not accusing Edgeworth.
You don't sound very optimistic.
I'm not optimistic at all, actually, which means that we're gonna be just fine. Paradoxically, it's this weird sort of thing that I'm starting to notice. Hey, Nick, it's time. Okay, let's go.
Chad, am I cooked? What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. I'm trying to ask the chat if I'm cooked.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on the matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well. Wish granted. We're getting a guilty verdict and we're getting out of here. It's my spa day today. Mr. Wright, I assume you have no objections. The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. No spa day for you, Judge. There is another person who could have committed this crime. Order. Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Right. Great. As if the stakes weren't high enough. Hey, can I get a list of the obviously innocent right quick? Just, you know, for my personal benefit and security as a chronically anxious lawyer who doesn't have any idea what he's doing. That would be a great favor to me, thanks. So, who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed murder? The security lady. It was a security lady, Wendy Oldbag. Who? The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about the morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through instead of doing their job. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag. What? Whippersnapper! Order! Order! Is this true, Oldbag? Oldbag? That's Miss Oldbag to you! Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume. Then, slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers.
Oh, Edgy Poo, we're really in it now.
I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right here! Herlock Sholmes 2, baby! That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence? Fuck! I don't know this play yet! Help! Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time.
What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it? Is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there, do something.
What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way? The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day.
But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer?
You forget that Mr. Powers likes a clear motive too. Indeed. That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings. I hope. I'm just doing my job in the most batshit way possible because I don't know any other way.
Wait just a minute! What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy! The one whose photo I erased!
He's only a grade schooler though, as you said. Second or third grade, was it?
That doesn't matter! Young boys can be vicious! Hell, when I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops and then give him what for and... never mind.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? That boy is not the killer.
What? How can you be so sure? Oh, or is it being nice to the kids and mean to your elders' day? Whippersnapper!
I have proof.
Proof?
Indeed. Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder? Your Honor, the murder weapon was a samurai spear. That very spear is shown here in this photo. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible. I see. Well, will the witness care to comment on this? The windbag. Speechless. This has got to be a first. Can I get a gold medal for this? Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Windy... Miss Windy something? Something, old bag, Your Honor. Then the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned. And Edgeworth is like, oh, thank God there's a chance that Powers didn't do it.
Wait a second! I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking at the wrong tree. Me! I'm talking.
Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk. Oh my, you savage. Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about.
Not to talk about? By whom? I'm the one who's supposed to be doing that. Huh? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? That's a first, too. Well, testify. My lips were sealed.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day, which is definitely something that innocent people do when they're being innocent. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free!
Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told, except for when I don't. But never mind you that. Don't question your elders.
No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Okay, I'm gonna make a break here. Alright, everyone, I'm back, and I'm glad we are all getting on our hashtag Our Beverage action. Stay hydrated.
So, you were told not to talk?
That's right, but the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less.
Why didn't I hear about this?
Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it.
Who were these people?
Well, the director and the producer, for starters.
The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course!
Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it.
So, where were these people?
The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that.
Where?
Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2? There was a Studio 2?
Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You'll go through the gate and all the way to the left.
The path where the monkey's head was fallen over. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination? I think I've already asked all my questions, but... Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for murder!
I know that's silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side.
So you got your bonus and you still talked. I mean, that's pretty epic, I'm not gonna lie. I think I've asked all the questions I have to ask. Your Honor, we have learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and, some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of. I understand, Your Honor. This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned. October 18th, 1:04 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 3. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me.
Aw, really, it's nothing. He's bad at this. You've been fooled. Oh, or should I... We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination. So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in that Steel Samurai costume? Could it really have been old Windbag?
What do you think, Mr. Powers?
I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I, Nick.
Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Give me a break. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Poor old windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her. Well, you shouldn't. If I hadn't put her in the hot seat, she wouldn't have told us about the other people who could have done the murder. She wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation anyway. She's just not a nice person. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Right! We'll be back to visit you soon.
Thanks. Thanks, guys.
I apologize to all of you for the curse of salmonella. It's not my fault, but I still feel responsible. October 18th, Wright & Co. Law Offices. What a day. This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, you think WP's got a chance? I guess that really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial. The director and producer. Yeah, them. Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios! October 18th, 2:16 p.m. Global Studios, main gate. No one's here. Right. Now they have Miss Oldbag in custody. I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her. Hey, Maya, you should apply. Hey! In the guard station, look! She left her donuts! Dibs. No, I wasn't gonna eat them. Really, I wasn't. Don't look at me like that. October 18th, Studio 1 entrance. Hey, Nick. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial. So, Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right? Yeah, I think that's what they said. Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick! Let's check it out! The studio mascot. Apparently it's a monkey of some kind. Never seen a monkey with a nose like that before. Oh man, I was hoping it'd say the name. Why don't they put his head back on? Maybe we should ask that assistant? I'm not sure we really want her fixing anything. And you'd probably need a crane to move that thing. Probably so. October 18th, Studio 2 entrance. This is Studio 2? I thought so. It doesn't really look much like a studio, does it? No, that it does not. Hey, there's a trailer over there. Looks pretty sturdy for a movie set trailer. Are we sure this is a studio? There are some flowers here. Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. You don't say. These look like materials for making a movie set. They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard. Nick, let's go inside. You think it's okay? Oh well, it's locked. Aww, shucks. A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine. Well, let's go for a drive. Sure, if I had a license. Nick, you don't have a driver's license? But look, I have this. That's even better, right? Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? An incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. You must not clean it much. Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates. Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too. What is it with steaks around here? Hey, there's always room for steak! But something does seem out of place. What? I don't know. It just feels odd.